It is a Sunday. That means it is Saving Sunday. So time for me to put some money aside into saving challenges that I am doing for 2022. To see how much we're going to save this week, stick around and find out. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin. I am a zero-based budgeter and cash stuffer, and I am documenting mine and my husband's journey to complete financial independence. One of the ways that I am doing that is by taking part in different savings challenges throughout the year. This is money that's either going to go into topping up some of our savings accounts or also be invested throughout the year as well. So I'm getting caught up this week actually because I was about a week behind. So I'm going to be doing kind of a double stuffing, so to speak. So there's going to be a little bit more than what I would normally have going in for those different envelopes. And then I'm also going to finish up one of my challenges as well, just to be able to essentially just get it off the books, so to speak. We are more than halfway through January, so I hope everybody is doing well with their start of the year. I had mentioned in my last video that around the 19th, so give or take, a couple of days, is about when people start quitting or giving up on their goals, is what's known as a Quitter's Day, and they have actually done research all around this, of finding these exact days for that. So hopefully you guys are all doing well with yours and sticking with it, even if you have had to make modifications, changes, because that's the other thing. Your goals are not set in stone. You can change those. I'll be adding 2 5s into my $5 challenge for that. But yeah, your goals can change. They can be modified. What you start out with at the beginning of the year might not be how things look in terms of your budget by the end of the year, and that is perfectly fine because everything is, really in a constant state of change. Your situation will change as well. The main thing is that you still want to maintain a level of consistency with what you are doing, even if the amounts change, if the days change, all of that. You don't have to be very, very strict. I think a lot of times we start off being a lot more strict with our budgets than we intend to, and it's for a range of reasons. It might be because if that's what you've seen other people doing, and so you tried modeling what other people were doing, or your financial situation can change, your level of debt or lack thereof can change. So 2 10s are going into the $10 challenge. And so this is just a simple, I call it simple. I know it's not simple for everybody, but I just try to save one type of each note per week. And so, yeah, we sometimes, I think, can get over ambitious at the beginning of the year as well. And then as we settle in, we start to find what is actually going to work best for us. And it's better that you make revisions and modifications than give up completely. You're also going to start noticing patterns, most likely, with yourself as well. So if you engage any types of forms of self-sabotage, it is a thing. So 2 20s are going in. At the end of the month as well is when I will go through and I'll clear some of this out and put in some placeholders so I can get my money back into the bank. But people either, consciously or subconsciously will sabotage their efforts. And if it's something that you notice yourself doing consistently, then you are going to want to think about why it is that you are doing that. I'm just going to count these real quick. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. Yep. So 160 is going in there. And you'll probably notice it with other people as well. And so if you consistently see the same, if you hear yourself saying the same thing all the time, or if somebody that you're watching is constantly doing, saying the same things all of the time, and it's more than just a one-off. I guess I think of it as if I were to go and do a content analysis, so just go through and just look at the titles sometimes of either, you know, people's videos and such, and you start to see themes. You see themes in titles and wording, and that is usually also indicative of themes in their behavior. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have 600 in 50s. So 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 5600 in 50s. And then you make a decision, you know, kind of really from there of once you identify those themes in, you know, either your behaviors, your thoughts, your words, etc., then you can come up with a plan of how do you overcome those obstacles or those hurdles, if that is something that you are facing. I am adding 2 $100 notes are going into my 100s. And this will definitely be getting a placeholder coming into it. I just didn't have them sitting around right now. So we should have 1700. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So $1,700 there for that. But yeah, you have to really go back and you have to have some level of reflection and think about what are some of the things that are impeding you? What are you afraid of in terms of succeeding as well? That is something that some people actually do have they will self-sabotage because they feel as if they are not either worthy of having success. It could be any number of things. I am going to finish off this $1,000 challenge. So I'm going to be adding the rest of this, and I'm going to have more than $1,000 in here because I missed coloring in. But so there's 25, 50, 100, or 75. Yeah, 100, 25, 50, 75, 100, 20, and 130. So $130 is going in here. So 100, 20, and 30. And I will have over $1,000 in here because, as I said, I stuffed up somewhere along the way. But hey, more money going back into the bank. So 1, 2, 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1,000, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So $1,060 is going into the bank, and that will be invested. So this is going to go into my $1,000 project. My $1,000 project is what I am using for my dividend investing as compared to my regular investing, which are my ETFs, and those are basically growth ETFs. So that takes care of that one. Put that money there. Nothing to add to the 13-week challenge because I haven't been using the cash. I've switched us back to, for the most part, we are just using our debit card. And for Weather Wednesday, it was again 31 degrees on the Wednesday. And so I have $31 that is going in there. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, and 10. So $110 is in our Wednesday weather. I will probably swap that out for a placeholder as well. So thank you everybody for all of your feedback. I think overwhelmingly the consensus was get it out of an envelope, get it back at least into the bank, and or get it invested right away depending on which savings one it is. And so I will absolutely most definitely be doing that. Okay, next I have my Save-opoly. So again, this Save-opoly challenge came from Taylor over at Wild Printables. I only have, what do I have today? I have a 10-sided die today. Yeah. I don't know where I put my 12-sided, so this one was just sitting here. And we've got a 2, so we were on 20, so 1 and 2. And this is going to be for the 23rd. So $15, that is going to be $15 that goes to my emergency fund. I have it written up here. Obviously, I'm going to run out of room, but those are just automatic transfers that I make. That is going in there. And then I also, sticking with automatic transfers, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna color up to here for the $1 a day investing. And I'll just go ahead and speed that up. And so the platform that I use for my micro investing is it's an Australian site. It's called Sharesies. That allows for the micro investing. When I get to the end of the month and I go to make those purchases, I will go ahead and I will film that and I will show how I use that platform here in Australia. It is a bit different from like the Robinhoods or M1s and such like that they have in the US. So if you are Australian based, if you're interested in seeing that, that will be a video coming up soon. And I'll also talk about how I go about deciding the companies that I choose to invest in for that. So that will be the beginning of February-ish that will come out. And then also going into my $1,000 project from, it doesn't really matter because all of my money is just like in one place. I only did 1 load of laundry this week. There were only 6 items in there. And again, it's not as if I just keep wearing all the same clothes and everything. It's my husband just helps out heaps, and he, for the most part, does the laundry around here. I hardly ever do laundry. That's one that he does, and he enjoys doing it. And hey, who am I to take that away from him, right? So I'm not counting the loads of laundry that he does, only the ones that I do. So $6, again, going into my $1,000 project. So that brings it to a total of $38 there. And that is the Budget Mom Challenge. And then I've already done the sock challenge. So that is where we are sitting in terms of our savings challenges so far here in January. So wrapped another one up. That is money going back to the bank. The other ones are rolling along nicely as well. So we will continue that next week. I am doing well in terms of sticking with our goals, sticking with our budget, still making some changes in terms of our sinking funds and such, which is why I haven't been filming or showing those, because I'm actually getting rid of a lot of our sinking funds. I just have decided that there's quite a few of them that we can actually cash flow now. We don't need to save up a bit by bit each week. I would rather have that money go to investing and then have a week or so where maybe I have $100 less that goes into it. So I will have that updated soon-ish. Wherever you are, I hope that you are doing well and you are keeping safe and keeping healthy. I know that there's a lot of yuckiness and nastiness that is going around right now, no matter what country you are in. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself and looking after yourself as well. I do thank you for taking some time out to join us and watch today. As always, if you have any questions or any comments, just leave them down in the box below. Otherwise, do remember to choose kindness, show gratitude, always keep a positive mindset, and I will talk to you soon.